The light I'm living, decision I'm making, cause niggas that die every day. Grinding my city, you gotta be with it, cause niggas who plot either way. To my right next to me, cause niggas keep driving. Yeah. Try to stay away from beefs inside of my people. It ain't no need to lie to me. Woke the beast inside to me. Off the leash, now time to play. Now staring my demon down night and day. Say cut me deep, now look at the wound. Help my own, got something to prove. For my son, I should never fool. Say try to do better, got something to lose. They fuck the fame, I don't want attention. Doing this music just so people listen. Switching the flow, but still the same message. Too many colors, but you see the MS. When the bet through, yeah, we sliding against it. Don't give a fuck who ride with Mason. You said that you gon' slide, okay? Don't know why you tried to play. How about where he gon' slide to me? We trying to holler him away. I rose from the dead with some wicked decisions. You looking like zombie food. I play with them pistols, kaleidoscope visions. The trenches I planted my roots. They say the light I'm living, decision I'm making, cause niggas that die every day. Grinding my city, you gotta be with it, cause niggas who plot either way. To my right next to me, cause niggas keep dropping. Yeah. Try to stay away from beefs inside of my people. Yeah. The light I'm living, decision I'm making, cause niggas that die every day. Grinding my city, you gotta be with it, cause niggas who plot either way. To my right next to me, cause niggas keep dropping. Yeah. Try to stay away from beefs inside of my people. Yeah. We getting older, said the goal to survive. I know the struggle hurt, but know that it's time. Say half the time through a life in the midst of fighting my pride, but I know I can't give up. Darkness to sight through the light, I can't give up. They say the la. Say I'm at this market, the X-market target, please find yourself safe to do. It ain't no more talking, we kill him regardless, you hit it detached from you. I bang on his ass and I do my leg dances like Got a little bitch with her hands in her pants, it's like They say the light of them living, decision I'm making, cause niggas that die every day. Grinding my city, you gotta be with it, cause niggas who plot either way. To my right next to me, cause niggas keep dropping. Yeah. Try to stay away from beefs inside of my people. Yeah. I'm living, decision I'm making, cause niggas that die every day. Grinding my city, you gotta be with it, cause niggas who plot either way. To my right next to me, cause niggas keep dropping. Yeah. Try to stay away from beefs inside of my people. Yeah.
Lock in, gotta stay locked in, goggins. Gotta ball out like Robin, straight to the top, I'm all in. Ordinary beats like a toxin, I don't wanna be like Robin. I just wanna leave no option, fuck caution, I ain't gonna be common. I got the confidence, like I'm on the shit, like I'm the baddest bitch in the club. I'm here for dominance, I'm being honest, that's what I want, I'll never give up. I want the whole place sold out, my name in every mouth. You know I'm after this shit, till the world say my motherfucking name. Say my name, say my motherfucking name. Say my, you know I'm after this shit, till the world say my motherfucking name. Say my name. Say my motherfucking name. Say my, you know I'm after this shit, till the world say my motherfucking name.
Driven by fire, driven by fear, never get tired, no I'm still here. Felt in the cracks, now I'm shifting gears. 10 years into my moments here, waiting my turn, now I'm hot in demand. Slept on a kid, but I had bigger plans. Stayed low key, but I still hit drive. Give me one shot and I'm coming alive. Next on the last second, taste it. Gunning for the top, no limitations. From the basement, no hesitation. Flipping on my L's with straight motivation. Ain't no quitter, I'm built for the grind. Pressure makes diamonds, so I'm gonna shine. One more shot, get one more time. Driven affection, we locked in our prime. Laced on my gloves, been fighting for years. Faced all my demons, I faced all my fears. Took every hit as I look in the mirror, my vision's alive and the mission is clear. Say my name, say it loud. Every scar I wear them proud. Every word coming out my mouth has got me here where I'm standing now. Eyes on the prize, don't blink, don't break. Move with a purpose, don't be fake. No plan B, only got a plan A. When he built like me, there's only one way. Straight to the top, oh gas, no brakes. Yeah, straight to the top, just no gotta stay.
You know I'm after this shit, till the world say my motherfucking name. Say my name. Say my motherfucking name. Say my, you know I'm after this shit, till the world say my motherfucking name. Say my name. Say my motherfucking name. Say my, you know I'm after this shit, till the world say my motherfucking name. Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth, can't put me down, I'll be getting loud. You can have your doubts, not what I'm about, have your fucking clout. If you're raining now, I keep making sound, go another round, bitch I'm legend bound, can't stop me now.
You don't wanna fuck with me, I slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and I'll show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can.
Anything negative, cause I just wanna hear it out your mouth, yeah. Give me fuel, it's a tool that I use to go ahead and run my fucking mouth, yeah. I take shots, I take loss, I make shots, I miss locks. That's how you get big boss, you get yachts, you swing locks and pop off a big shot. I ain't done chasing, got big dreams, bigger things, impatient. Who's at the top think they need replacement? Who's at the top think I'm gonna erase them? Face it, I don't give up quick, I don't give up shit, I won't give up this. Cause I know that I want it, know that I'm on it, I'll make it, I promise.
You don't wanna fuck with me, I slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and I'll show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can.
Hey, why is it on repeat? There we go. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to an Impromptu Truth. Welcome back, everybody. How you doing tonight? What's up, Bass? How you doing?
What's going on, everyone?
I'm glad I woke your ass up.
Yeah.
So, I will start off by saying Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. Keep doing your thing, fellas. And we're going to get into roll call. Chat going up in here. Hold on a second. All right, so Mr. G, what's going on? Willie Cut, what's up? Wedge, how you doing? Who else we got in here? I gotta remember I got a new microphone, so I gotta speak into this one. All right, Frankie Too Sweet, what's going on? Happy Father's Day, brother. Thumping Weevil, what's up? Who else we got in here? Chuck Pointer, what's going on, brother? Bama, what's good?
What's going on, Scorpion?
Mark D, Scorpion. Who else is in there? I think I said Wedge already, right? So, yeah, we got... shit, my voice cracked for a second there. Like I said, you guys say hi in chat. Like, if you're watching, say hi in chat. You know, we'll shout you out. We'll say hi. We're very friendly over here. You guys know that we've been around for 4 years now. 4 years that we've been doing this show. Granted, in the last year or so, we've taken a step back, haven't done as many shows, but I would like to start doing a lot more shows. But I got to get those hours worked out. All right. So, we're going to get into some shit today. Yeah,
turn the music down a little. Turn the background music down a little.
Turn it down. All right. There we go. That good right there?
Yeah, that's good.
All right. So, first things first. You know what I got to do today? That was really like shit. I had to replace the toilet today. Yeah, at least I know how to do it now. Like shit was leaking really bad, so I had to go pull it up, go buy a new toilet, pull it up, and put a new one in. 3 hours. 3 hours to do it because I had to get that that I think it's called it fucking gels up the water. So you had to put that in the remaining of the tank, put that in the rest of the tank. And then the fucking one of the bolts wouldn't come off the thing, so I had to leave the house, go to Walmart, get fucking an oscillating saw, bring that home, saw that off. It's a pain in the dick, but it's a nice new toilet. And if I ever do get to buy a house, I know how to install a toilet now. So I guess that's a plus. And then we just went down to fucking Applebee's, probably the worst experience ever. And that's bad. So, but other than that, it's been a pretty chill day today. What have you got? Everybody in chat, what do you guys do for Father's Day today? What did you guys get into? 3 hours? No, not 3 hours waiting at Wendy's. 3 hours installing the toilet. Because I had to wait for the fuck is it? It's like a little packet that the shit comes in. It just gels up all the water. So yeah, that was an interesting experience. But other than that, we've been chilling. So we're gonna talk. What do you want to get into, Bass?
It doesn't matter. Yo, what up, Bryce? Thank you, brother.
Yo, what's going on, Bryce? I said I was gonna bring Bryce. Bryce, shoot out some invites over these. But,
did you see that? So did you see the wild shit that happened down there in South Carolina? Like in the last 2 days?
No, I heard about the shit that happened in I think it's Colorado.
No. Well, what happening in South Carolina? I'm pretty sure it was South Carolina, right? All right, so everybody knows what disc golf is, right? These guys were out there playing disc golf, and a fucking hammerhead shark falls out of the sky.
What?
Yes.
No.
Yes. Fucking hammerhead shark falls out of the sky.
This is legit.
Yeah.
Like, was it cloudy? Was it overcast? What did they say the weather was?
No, I don't know. I just know that hammerhead fell out of the sky while these guys were playing disc golf. Shit you not. Yeah, Bam said, yeah, I saw it on Facebook. Yeah, these guys were out there playing disc golf, and I don't want to say it was I don't think it was a big hammerhead, but a damn shark fell out of the sky nonetheless. You know what I'm saying?
Bryce put it in there shark. You know, I haven't watched any of those damn movies. I refuse that's a series of movies I refuse to watch, like Lord of the Rings. I won't watch that shit. But a hammerhead shark fell out of the sky onto these guys' disc golf game.
Yeah.
That shit is wild. But
that's almost as wild as, when was it? I think it was last year, sometime around this year. Yeah, sometime around.
It's I said it was a baby.
Where that giant piece of ice fell through somebody's fucking ceiling.
Yeah, listen, that's not the only weird stuff that's been going on since the last time we had a show. There was a 5 to 10,000 year old playground found in the Pacific Ocean under 3,000 feet of water, and it looks like it would be modern. But it's 5 to 10,000 years old. How the hell did that get down there? Right? And then 2, you have these orbs crash land. There was an orb that crash land. I posted it in the Facebook group. If you guys are in the Facebook group, you should have watched it. There was an orb that had apparently crash landed back in 2017, and the reason it got crashed is because it got hit with lightning, I believe it was. So they ended up doing X-ray scans of it, and the X-rays show that it's a little bit of it on the outside of it's solid, plus there's like little balls or something within the first layer, right? And then it has another layer, and then the inside of it is porous. What the hell is that? Right? And then there was another thing that I tied into that was going on too. What was it? So we had the playground, we had the which I was just talking about. Well, I'm gonna go. I got to bring up the group. Sorry for, like I said, it's impromptu. We haven't really did any research for tonight's show. Oh, another thing I want to say, since the last show we did any of you guys on TikTok, you need to start watching those fucking Bigfoot vlogs. Those things are pure comedy gold. Whoever made those, kudos to you.
Hey, that one I posted on Facebook about him driving the bass boat.
Yep. Oh, and the more interesting thing. So I'm gonna look at the I'm gonna look at. Oh, okay, I got you. 1 second. Let me go to my profile.
Bigfoot loves Zens and the Huz.
Those shits are so funny, and then the stormtrooper ones are funny as hell too.
Dude, they got all kinds, dude. They got fucking Crackfoot is hilarious.
The Rasta monkeys and shit. All right, so boom, here we go. Paste. Boom, boom. Beast.
Let's see if Green Jeans can catch a 250 Merc. Full send. Full send.
Okay.
So, yeah, they got predator ones. Predators like hunting Bigfoot.
So the other more interesting thing that I see is so apparently within the last week and a half, 2 weeks, I'm gonna look in the camera when I say this. Look. An entire military base lost communication with their cell phones. Their cell phones went belly up, right? And apparently everyone on this base, their cell phones received a message from the Anunnaki saying we are here. I'll repeat that. A military base lost communication with their cell phones, and the Anunnaki took over the phone saying we are here. That shit is wild. So I got a theory about a lot of this shit that's going on, right? So if you're into I sent out the invites, fellas. So if UFOs are your wheelhouse, like they are mine, Bass's, you've heard a lot of you've obviously heard that they're gonna do like a false flag, alien invasion, all this bullshit like that. So one of the things that goes with this is the year 2027. Now there's I forgot exactly what he was. I think he was either a researcher or an agent, and he said there's three things he was told not to talk about, and two of them were my labs which, if you don't know what a MILAB is called a military abduction. We did a show a few weeks ago about them. And then the second is 2027. So, like I said, if you follow this UFO stuff, you'll see that the gentleman. Hey, what's up, Larry and Candace? How you doing? So, if you follow this stuff, you'll know that Jeremy Corbell has become a prominent figure in the UFO field, and it's due to his research and connections that he's making and everything like that. And he did an interview where they asked him, what's the secret that they don't want you to tell? And he told him, he's like, yo, you really want to put this in your show? They're like, yeah. He's like, all right. What they want, the secret that they're trying to hide about all this UFO shit, and that they're going to tell, that they're waiting to tell, is that in 2027 there is a craft coming to Earth. That's what they want you to believe. That's what they want you to know. Now, the question is, right, because this shit works on so many different levels, and I think all this rioting and shit that's going on across the world right now is on purpose. Because how many people have seen the videos where normal citizens are finding pallets of fucking bricks placed in random places before riots start? You guys seen this shit? It's been happening. All of this shit is orchestrated. For what reason? I don't know. But I think one of the end goals is this UFO shit, or this fake alien invasion. And you'll be able to quell shit a lot easier if say martial law is in effect, right? Everybody's on. It'll be fucking 2020 all over again, right?
I don't know if they have the balls to implement a global martial law. I don't think they have the balls to do that.
I'm not saying in every country. I'm just saying, say like they start trying to issue that shit in the United States, due to all the shit, like say that's going on in California, right? And believe me, listen, I don't know if you guys have listened to the Florida sheriffs. Them boys ain't playing down there. Resend the link. That means I gotta open Facebook again. All right, 1 second. But this 2027 shit, it's getting pretty interesting because there's numerous people that are talking about something is supposed to happen in 2027. And what I say is the conditioning, if something's really going to happen in 2027, expect the conditioning to start coming out. Expect to start seeing like an influx of like fucking alien movies, alien shows.
Well, that's like absolutely going to happen. Because you got Ryan Coogler, who's starting with his work on the X-Files. You got the new Ryan Reynolds movie that's coming out. That's going to be based on Area 51. Steven Spielberg is working on a new alien movie that's supposed to come out like 2026, 2027. And there's a few other ones that are coming out. I was really hoping that the freaking Ryan Reynolds one. I was hoping that was going to be the Umbra. But I guess the story's going to follow. I guess the story's going to follow George Knapp.
Yeah, it's going to be like a George Knapp type character. George Knapp. I'm thinking George Knapp, Bob Lazar type of deal. You know, did you guys get? I sent them out, fellas. I don't know if you guys got them. It says sending a Willie cut. Maybe try to send it from your shit. Facebook always acts weird when I'm on this shit.
Dude, that Batman shit is fly. I should have got that Joker one though.
Yeah, I have no place to put it, yo. Seriously, like I would so get that Batman Joker one. I just don't have any place to put that shit. Oh, you guys see the Star Wars sign I got in the back? it pulses too. It's just pretty cool. All right. Don't send. Okay, don't send Mamo. Suppose that Julian wants to have a meeting with Trump. The link didn't work. Bass, you tried to send it. For some reason, it's just saying. But like I said,
Bryce, I can no longer believe in Joe Hendry because he doesn't have the belt anymore. Haha.
Stop it. You're just a hater. Shows backstage, but I don't see the show going on. I don't see anybody backstage.
I just sent them out.
My guess. Alright, yeah, maybe. Maybe my shit is acting wonky once again. Last time we did a show, I think last time we did a show, I think. Oh, there it goes. There goes Wilcott. There goes Gold. There goes Bryce.
Yeah, that one worked.
I don't know. Might need to update my desktop here. Last time I did a show, my shit went the screen went black for like a minute. Couldn't see a damn thing.
Oh, there you go. Oh my God!
So one thing I want, ladies and gentlemen, one thing I want to say, Bryce, tell everybody about the show documentary that you were part of.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So if you see my hat here, hang on, I'm gonna try and zoom it in. That says the Pond Creek Monster. Now that's what I'm calling my sighting from last year. My buddy Joe Turry, he's a filmmaker, and he made the Big Muddy Monster documentary and one about UFOs seen back in the 70s over at Grand Tower, Illinois, which is not that far from me. Anyways, me and him have been friends for a few years, and I told him about my sighting, and he was like, dude, I want to come down and see the place. All right, brought him down. We did the filming. We found some tracks and like a disturbance that we couldn't tell if it was a footprint or a handprint. I'm thinking more of a handprint. That's pretty wild. Yeah, it's almost got 10,000 views, and that's mind-blowing to me because I really didn't think it'd get more than like 100 or two. And yeah,
it's only been out for what? It's only been out for what, like 2 weeks or so?
Yeah, 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
10,000 views. Imagine how many views it's gonna have by this time next year.
Oh, dude!
Or even by the end of the summer. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And then I got a random message from this guy named Josh Ketchen. I don't know if you guys know who that is or not, but he's an author and investigator and things like that, and especially about Bigfoot. And apparently, I haven't signed any NDAs, and he didn't either. But he said one of the great big television companies is wanting to start dipping their toes into like the cryptid and paranormal field, and they've never done it before. And it's not the first three letters of the alphabet; it's the one that has the second and third with a different one. Not really, I didn't say what it was.
which that is surprising that they've never actually gotten any cryptid.
Yeah, I didn't even realize that until he said it. I was like, oh shit. But yeah, anyways, I might be I'm supposed to be getting an email or a phone call from this producer lady that he's worked with before over like the last 6 years. And I mean, who knows? It's not been greenlit for anything, but it's going that way, they say. But like he said, he goes, I've heard that before. So he was like, but he goes, with this producer lady, he's like, usually whenever she tells me that, I'm on a show. So he's going to be on the show as well. And then if they, the way I understood it is they're not going to be coming out to the farm, which works out for me perfectly because I don't want a ton of people out there. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Will Cat, I know you're going to come out there, and Bama, you can come out there, but or you boys, if you guys are ever down this way. But
We're planning on
that, you know what I mean?
I would like to make a trip out there. I would.
Dude, it'd be cool.
I need pew-pews though. I'm not going out there bare-assed, homie.
Dude, I went out there bare-assed, and I yeah, it's been interesting. I think I heard a vocalization a couple days after I went back after we filmed, because I was taking some pictures of prints I found and shit like that with Truth. I sent those to you guys, and then yeah, it was weird because it wasn't quite like samurai chatter. It sounded like maybe that slowed down really slow, and the tone sounded like how if your belly rumbles, whenever the belly growls or something like that. It reminded me of that. What the hell?
kind of like a mumbling.
Kind of, yeah, like a deep, loud, but tried to sound like it was muffled, like it was muffling it or something, But I don't know. It was interesting, and I did the whole, which this is gonna sound funny, but I did the whole hey, I'm not here to harm you guys or nothing, I'm just here looking around, trying to see some footprints or something of you. And I was like, if you're here, let me know. And I was like, I come in peace, all that kind of crap, because I've heard on stuff before where that works, and then I heard that a couple of minutes later. So I don't know, but it was interesting. And Joe's coming back out next weekend, and we're going to do some more filming out there, and we're going to expand on all the other stuff that happened on the farm throughout the decades and everything, different things UFO sightings, ghosts, stuff my grandma has told me and my wife, and just things like that, because it's more than just the squawk I saw out there. Now it's there was a whole backstory before then, so I guess he's wanting to tell it, so here we go.
Oh, dude, I hope it works out. Make sure you get royalties on that shit too, if that's a possibility.
Yeah, I am. Plus, that's going to be something that will be. He's going to have it on DVD, which I'm getting some of the DVDs, so I'll mail those out to you guys. And it's also supposed to be on streaming services. My guess would be probably Tubi, because I've seen his stuff on Tubi before.
And remember we had that conversation. Because it's this is one of those things where you'll get those fucking fanatics. You know what I mean? And it'll be they'll be trying to find out exactly where it is and how can I get on the property and shit like that. So fair warning, you guys, don't do it. It's private property. Stay the hell out of there. Okay?
Yeah, because I'd hate to have to fill up one of the unmarked wells out there.
From what I gather, you guys, if you guys watch Mountain Monsters and you watched that last season, No Man's Land in it, from what I gather, it's acreage like No Man's Land. So you'll fuck around and find out. I'm sure there's a lot of holes and streams you can fall into. All right, so stay fuck off the property.
Yep. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna tell my kids to be quiet.
Yep.
And that's without saying you encountered a big guy out there.
No, hey, Frankie, I'm not talking about Linda Godfrey. I'm talking about Linda Moulton Howe. She's Linda Moulton Howe, the one who came to prominence in
Earth Files.
Earth Files, the one that came to prominence in 70s/80s, investigating the cattle mutilation. That's what I'm talking about.
She puts out good information, but all the information you gotta pay. You gotta pay for her site if you want the information.
And same thing with Dr. Michael Sala.
Yeah.
And it's It's a location out in Illinois, Frankie. I'm not disclosing exactly where. I'm not gonna do that. Because you never know. But yeah, I would like to make a trip out to Illinois to see come out, work, and investigate, check that shit out.
Yeah, dude, it's gonna be fun, though. If you guys come out, dude, we'll camp out there. It'll be a good time.
Fuck you mean camp?
I mean, camp.
Fuck you mean camp? Listen, brother.
Gonna sit on the porch.
Does it look like? Do I look like the man to hang out in the woods more than an hour?
You're gonna do when you come out.
Nah, we'll see about that shit.
Bryce, if you ever remember the old Mutual of Omaha Wild Kingdom, he's more like Marlon Perkins. He's gonna sit back and let Jim do all the work.
Oh, yeah.
I stand fast on this from my own experience.
I'll stay in the helicopter
Go out
while
looking
Jim
for
wrestles
shit.
the alligator.
If you go out looking for shit, shit is gonna find you, and it might not be what you're looking. It might not be what you wanted to find.
Yeah.
So, listen, look, Bama. When I say pew, I'm talking
snap and run.
Listen, Bama. When I say pew pew, I'm talking about something that I can load with buckshot slug. That's what I'm talking about. I'm gonna scatter you, then I'm gonna put one in your ass. Plain and simple. I would scare you a little bit. Then, if you don't back off, and put one in its chest.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit. Yeah, you guys. Like I said, I'm the mobile command center guy. I'm that guy.
Yeah, 25 miles away.
The frogs.
Good idea. There's a couple different ponds on there. We can get the John boat out there, have bass in it. That way he's fishing and looking at the cameras, letting us know where everything's at, and then he's running both ways.
Like, listen, that John boat, bass boat shit don't work either. Them things swim, and they swim fast, and they swim underwater. You can't see them until they're on your ass. Okay, listen, I've done the research, bro. I've done it. That's why I know not to be out in the woods. I've examined every aspect of that shit, and I want no parts of being out there. And you hear like that fucking samurai chatter or whatever that is. No, thank you.
He's more afraid it's gonna pop up out of the water wanting Zins after eating apples, thinking
I don't even know what would be scary, hearing the samurai chatter or hearing something crashing through the woods at you.
Samurai chatter when you leave it, there's no woods around.
Honestly,
yeah, but all of a sudden it sounds like a damn bulldozer coming through the woods at you.
For me,
I know. That's the tough one.
For me, the samurai chatter would catch my attention, and I would try to be like, yo, what the fuck is that? Like, I would be trying to figure that out. If I hear something come through the damn woods like a bulldozer, that's a whole different case. And you better be faster than me because I'm leaving you behind. Straight business.
I'm gonna say that's where it scares you, but when somebody has lived out in the country like us, we know when we hear something running through the woods, crashing through there, it could be a deer.
Hold on.
Dogs.
Listen.
You know what the hell we mean by crashing through the woods.
No, listen.
I've heard
That's because I'm from New York. Don't play me like a noob here, okay? I know what a deer sounds like crashing through the woods. I know what rabbits and fucking dogs and bears and all. I know what all that sounds in the woods. I'm talking about some shit sounding like a bulldozer just boom, 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 banging shit. Then I'm out. Like, I'm not gonna run because I hear a deer running through the woods. I may stop for a second to make sure it's a deer. Like, I'll poke my fuck was that? Just to get eyes on it. But if I hear something coming through, like, all right, Bryce, you listened to that episode about that military guy.
Yeah.
Tell me he was bullshitting.
He did not sound like he was at all.
That
man. Whenever he was telling the story, you could hear him reliving it. You could hear it in his voice. That
man heard something. He said he thought he heard a bull coming through the damn through those bushes and all that shit at him.
Yeah.
No, thank you. I'll be in the mobile command center. They're gonna have to get through that tin can to get me. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. I was out there on the farm. It's been a few years ago, and it was like pitch black night, and I'm going out to my car, and I hear something running coming from one of the fields, and then I hear nails on the road running right towards me, and I'm like, "Uh-oh, what is this?" And it ended up being Dad's fucking dog that was outside. It's an inside dog that got outside. But yeah, in that moment, I was kind of thinking to myself, "Oh shit, oh shit."
Mark,
I couldn't see a fucking thing.
Mark D said an armadillo could be loud as hell coming through the woods. I believe it. I believe it.
Dude, we got those here, man. It's fucking weird. Me and my wife, we were leaving my mom's house in Heron, and we were going down 13th Street right in the middle of fucking town. And it was a live one, too. I'd never seen a live one. And it was just sitting there, standing there, like in the middle of the road, just staring at us like it was like a fucking video game, and this little thing was going to give me some kind of side quest. You know, like it was fucking weird, man.
Yeah. See, Wedge, you know what I'm talking about? Deer ain't pushing down trees. Oh, which reminds me about deer, right? So, like I said, I'm one of those guys. I fucking talk to people about paranormal stuff all the time. It's one of my thing. One of the IT guys for UPS, me and him were talking last week, and we were outside and shit. And he's into this stuff too, but he lives kind of like in Jersey, but he comes up to this area. And he said that his daughter had called him and was like, "Hey, Dad, I think I saw a not deer." And he was like, "Really?" And she's like,
"A not deer."
Well, it's not deer or near deer.
Yeah,
depending on what part of the country.
Yeah, up here, up in the Northeast, I believe they call them not deer.
That's what I've always heard them called.
She said she was like on her back porch, and there was this deer in her yard, and she said she was looking at it, and she got like a fucking strange feeling when she was looking at it, and she could tell there was something off and not right about the way this fucking deer looked, and it weirded her the hell out, and she like stood still until it like walked off into the thing. Because the reason he told me that is because me and him were having a conversation about the fucking building I work in, hearing footsteps and things crash and everything like that. So look, the building has to be haunted. It's something every Monday.
You were posting, man. Like there was nobody in there. There was no way in there. You had every exit and entrance covered, and there wasn't, nothing. Unless they got a serious rat problem, that's the only explanation.
Every single door in that building is locked except the one that I come in at the one that I come in, and from the office that I sit in, I can look right out of the doorway, and I can see the door I come in, and you can see if somebody walks in or some shit like that. I constantly hear that door opening and closing, and then footsteps. One time I was in there using the bathroom. All of a sudden I hear a fucking wham on a desk. I'm like, what the fuck was that? So I go check out. Nobody's in the building, though. Nobody. Yeah, see, I filmed
so
that shit.
When that film happened, did you kind of pull a Jack Black from Tenacious D whenever Tim Robbins' character came into the bathroom stall and got destiny?
Nope. I was ready to leave the building. That's why I was ready. The fucking building manager would have got. I'm telling you, I told the building manager this shit too. I was like, "Yo, it's one or two more times for that shit to happen, and you gonna show up here 7:30 in the morning, and I'm not gonna be here, or I'll be sitting in my car. One or the other."
Yeah, fuck that. Man.
I believe it's more that the building is haunted.
That's what I'm leaning towards.
I think I don't know the building per se. I think maybe the property.
You said it happens every Monday, right?
Every Monday at 6:15.
So tomorrow morning,
which is weird, right? Because 6:15 is what me and Matt's birthday.
Oh yeah.
That shit's weird. Every Monday at 6:15, when I'm in that building alone, some weird
Mhm.
shit happening. I hear some foot shuffling and doors creak opening and closing and shit banging. And it's not it's not the fucking heating units or anything like that. I know what that
Yeah.
sounds like. Working there for 13 years.
Could have been. Could have been. You got to ask the history of the building. Maybe something happened there. Somebody
It's
got
not.
hurt by something.
It's not the building. I think it's the property that the building's
Yeah.
on. So,
Maybe
Yeah.
a week. It'll be 18 years I've been at my job.
and like I really don't care enough about UPS to find out the history of the property of that building. You know what I mean? Like it's not that serious for me. Just don't let me see a
you
fucking
wouldn't have to go
apparition
through
walk past it.
UPS.
Don't let me see a apparition in a brown UPS joke fucking outfit go walk past the office. And I'm bold.
Dude, that will fuck with you because like, and whenever I saw that biker ghost at the bar, I told you guys about that time, like full body and all that, and then it was just gone. Like went in the bathroom and then didn't come back out, and opened the door and there was no one in there. Like that was fucking crazy.
Bama, this has been going on for months, but it's only gotten really active in like the last 2 months. But then again, like I said, there might be something following me because, like I said, I did have another experience at the old house at the house I worked at. I work at a different house now. I was sitting on the couch. It was like 8:30 at night. Everybody and all the individuals are all in their room and shit. All their staff is in the office. I'm sitting on the couch, and it's a leather couch. And I swear, you know what it sounds like when somebody gets up off a leather couch. It was that sound about 1.5 feet away from me. Somebody got up off the couch, and I'm just like, the fuck? Didn't hear the footsteps or nothing like that, but you could hear the say pressure lift up off of that leather, and it rubbed together, and I'm just see, so it might be. That Marquis, that might be residual energy because there was an individual in the house. He had passed away last summer, or no, not during the summer. It was after I came back off of FMLA, so maybe around like October, November, or something like that. He passed away, so that might be him because he was a bit of a handful. So he might just be messing with you or some shit. But
Probably.
sure enough, that leather moved. That leather moved. So
hey guys, I hate to, but I gotta hop off here. But I hope you guys had a good Father's Day and happy birthday, guys.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Thank you for hopping on with it.
No problem, man. You guys have a good one. We'll get with me. We'll be off those 10 days, man. So come on out.
All right, we'll do.
All right.
Holler at me
Later.
tomorrow.
We'll do. I gotta work. I get off at 2:30, so I'll give you a call after 3.
All right.
See you, Bubba. See you guys.
Later.
Yeah. So yeah, Wedge. I don't do EVPs. The reason I don't do EVPs is because when we were all younger and shit, we used to watch those shows, Scariest Places on Earth and shit like that. That they would air on Halloween. They don't do that anymore, but we would all watch those shows. And the shit that these people were catching in those EVPs is just, it's not something I'm really like. I mean, you might catch some interesting stuff, but then you're gonna catch some shit like, get the fuck out, shit, stuff like that, and you're already in a creepy area, right? So, I'd rather not. I think that's kind of. I'm not gonna say taunting, because chaos does great work with the EVPs. It's just not something I'm interested in doing. Paranormal stuff freaks you out. Yeah. Shadow. Yeah. I can't say in all the shit witnessed. I can't say I've witnessed like a full body apparition yet.
Okay, I got a question for you.
Yeah, what's up?
Since the stuff started happening at UPS, was that started at about the same time you went to the new residency?
No, it's
Right
going on
after?
before that. Going on before that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I checked with the
Doable.
county clerk's office to see what was there before UPS.
I think it was just like an open lot, like just because it's kind of the building's kind of on like a hill, so I'm thinking it was just a hilly area. But
What if there used to be a house there back in the 1700s that burnt down or something? Or even further back?
residual, residual negative energy. Yeah, because this whole fucking area is farm country. Like if you go back far enough, it's all farm country. And the further upstate you go, the more predominant farms are.
Yep.
So it's quite possible, yeah. Like, oh, you're from New York. No, I'm not from that part of New York. I'm from upstate. I'm from outside of the city, where there's actual green grass and trees and shit.
It's been raining the last 2 months.
I'll take the rain over snow flurries. Yeah, that's right. We've got for the last, well, not 5 years now, but for the last 4 years prior, snow flurries in May in New York where we are, and we're only like an hour and a half from the city. Frank, man, listen, dude, I am in that building by myself from like 4:30 to like 7:30, 7:45. You are out your mind if you think I'm going to do an EVP by myself in this building. You're asking for trouble. Like they're going to, like, I know for a fact that the building has cameras, but the cameras are those fucking fisheye lenses. I'm not trying to be caught on a fisheye lens getting drug out of the fucking building by my ankles by something invisible. I've seen those videos too.
Yeah, seen those videos.
Like that's crazy.
Yeah, Mr. G, but that was a few years ago.
No, I don't necessarily think it's switched to me. Per se, it might not even, like, if you're really into the shit, it might not even be spirit thing. It might even be extra dimensional. So you don't know what's on the other side of what you can't.
You know what it could be? It could be somebody who that was their repetition that while they were alive. They would get there every day around that time and do that same shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why you hear it every Monday.
Listen,
when I worked at Kutcher's, we was over in the old end of the hotel that was fucking chained up by everybody. We're sitting there in the lobby and we hear keys jingling, like, you know, those old school janitor keys where it has like 1,000 keys on the shit and you could just hear them jingling. We heard those on the floor above us with boots, like somebody walking in boots. We knew nobody was over there. We ran upstairs, nothing. But we distinctly heard keys jingling and somebody walking in boots upstairs.
And the scent of
old Rip Van Winkle.
The scent of old woman's perfume.
Yeah, that was on the other end though.
Yeah.
That was the complete opposite side of the hotel.
I was up in the Populars one time and I heard fucking something come running down the hallway. I never went back in that area again. Never. Yes, Mr. G, yes, it may be from a different dimension bleeding over. I believe so. I believe it. I the whole parallels and everything like that. I think there's some legitimacy to that. I believe that we have a few different timelines going at the same time. So say this timeline you made a decision, but on the next timeline that's over from us, which is another dimension or whatever you want to call it, you made that decision and your path went a completely different way. Like
That
20.
also,
Go ahead.
you also have to think that's where deja vu comes from.
Mm-hmm. Like, all right, take this for example, UPS. Instead of becoming a driver, I went into management. So maybe on a different parallel, instead of going into management, I became a driver. So like at this point, if I and on that other timeline, if I had became a driver, I would have been a driver for 13 years already, working on fucking making a lot of money. He's trying to make like 100K a year, easy. Or like 20 years ago, I passed the sheriff's exam, but failed the physical. So on a different timeline, 20 years ago, I passed the sheriff's exam and passed the physical. So I'm probably a fucking sheriff's deputy in a different timeline or something like that. You know what I mean? So we don't really know how this shit works. I think it's all a what's a good way to put this? I'm not gonna say game, but it's all program. I saw a video the other day where this guy, he was like, "Yo, listen," he's like, "The being that's in charge of this matrix or this program is not a benevolent one," and I kind of see that. I
agree.
Yes, or the Mandela effect, Mr. G. I posted some a theory about that in the group yesterday. Gentleman's theory on that. Because listen, I damn sure know there was a one of those cone things on the Fruit of the Loom sign when we were younger.
Yep.
I know that for a fact. The Monopoly guy had a monocle. Yes, he did. What else is there? There's a bunch of shit. And
they're finding new ones every week, seems like.
Well, I still have a theory on that, right? So, what if? All right, so we all know about CERN, right? So, what if, right? Whoever's running this program or this experiment, this algorithm that we're on, right? What if when they turned CERN on, everything instantly went right? Done.
Well, how about this way?
Oh, let me
Not
finish
only
this.
CERN turned on this dimension, but in other dimensions, and opened the gateway.
Yep, I think that's one of the things they're doing. But
You're talking Stargate type stuff.
But what I'm talking about is, right, when they turn, whoever's running this algorithm that we live in, this matrix system that we're in, whoever's running it, say when they turned on CERN, that Large Hadron Collider, CERN, for the first time, it actually did fucking destroy everything, just in an instant.
A rip.
Yep, everything destroyed, right? And whoever's running the algorithm saw this and was like, fuck. So what they did, they went back. You know how you update your PC? You know, you can go to your backup files and bring up old files and restore your shit if your system crashes. What if that's what they did? They went back to a previous to a previous system before the system crashed. They went back to a previous saved point, and when they did, they tried to make it the same, but they messed up on certain things. The monocle with the Monopoly guy, the Fruit of Looms cornucopia thing. There's a bunch and other little things that people have been finding and everything like that. They got close to making it the way it was, but they missed something. They missed a 1 and a 0 somewhere.
Well, how about this? Okay, the IT guy watching over us in the Matrix would have somehow all the CERNs, when they lit up at the same time, it threw each dimension in together and bouncing. And through that bouncing, the code switched from one reality to another. That's why there's the difference. Like ours got swapped with another and we got theirs and it's brought over here. So the IT guy did the hard reboot, and it's technically the same, but technically not. Therefore, it gives us the Mandela effect. The Berenstein Bears, the cornucopia, Shazam. That's why some don't remember it, some do. Because we got someone else's saved file and they got ours. Seeing where I'm getting at?
Yep. So I saw one of the ones of CERN are saying that beings are coming into our dimension from outside of ours. Yeah, that's been talked about quite a lot. That shit's coming through these interdimensional portals. Now, check. I had a theory the other day. Look, you've seen the Bigfoot vlogs, right?
Oh yeah.
Now check this out. This is the way my mind started working 3 days ago. All right, so we know that majority of the population are NPCs.
Yep.
We know this. Just by their actions, we know they're PCs. And we know they get their daily downloads and their daily uploads and dopamine and all the bullshit from what? The little rectangular thing they're holding in their phone every single day. That's pretty much become part of their person.
Yep.
Right? Now, how many people are on TikTok? 8 million? No, more than that, right? Way more than 8 million. 8 billion people. They said like 8 billion, right? Some shit like that. Some weird astronomical number. So
I'm thinking more close to 1 billion at least.
Possibly. So what if the Bigfoot vlogs and shit like that, and also they've got like Chupacabra, Loch Ness monster and shit like that, they put those this is the conspiracy theory, this is only a theory. What if they put those shits out to get the NPCs conditioned to seeing these type of things on a regular basis? Meaning these things are going to be part of everyday life soon. Do you get what I mean? And it's a conditioning thing.
Right. Therefore, they're not going to be so scared once they do see one.
They're gonna be like, oh,
walk up with a pack of Zins.
Yep.
And a damn
and a fucking white ball
drink and edibles, and try and go up and talk to them. And ask them where Yeti is.
But hear me out. Like I think it's part of conditioning. But to be on the up and up, they have to release those other funny videos and shit as well. Like the Dracula one, the Stormtrooper ones, shit like that. They have to put that in there too.
Yeah.
Me, I think those videos are somebody just saying you guys take TikTok way too serious.
You never know. You never know. Mark D said, I have even heard they created a portal to hell and all kinds of demons came through. You know what? That makes a little bit of sense in regards to the last Pope. Did any of you guys see the video of? I'm sorry, I don't remember his name. They all have the same name to me. Did you see the last video of the Pope when he was pushed up to that sealed fucking room or whatever it was, and he looked the look he had when he saw those two dudes that were standing that opened the door for them, which is crazy because apparently this is a sealed room, so how the fuck did they get a camera and two guys in there? And that was the first time it was open, so we call bullshit on that, but whatever.
Yeah.
So I kind of think there's something to that, Mark D. Also, yeah, because they want this type of shit going on. Death is but another portal. I would like to know. What up? I would like to know how they're not getting flagged with some of the stuff they're putting out. Because they're not.
Because there's too many different profiles doing it all at once.
Yep.
I get what Mr. G's saying because you got fucking Bigfoot snorting. You got Bigfoot snorting coke and fucking shooting at cops and shit. Like it's crazy.
And chasing huz.
Driving.
And then you got the videos of, say, like a white cop orders a black coffee and they hey, here's your black coffee. He's one motherfucker's like, not today, and he shoots the cup.
Yeah.
Or another one where he's like, he was walking out with his coffee. It was dark out. He's like, oh, looks like the sky turned black, and he fucking pulls his gun out and shoots up into the sky.
No, I didn't see that one.
Wow.
I didn't see that one either.
There's another one. This one, these shits are like, it's so obviously racist, but it's funny as fuck. There's another one. It's a black officer, right? He's sitting in his car. He's like, oh, look, a redneck. And he pulls his gun and shoots through the fucking windshield.
Well, like the one of
Oh my God.
Bigfoot running through the woods and the cops are chasing him.
You can't shoot me. I'm not black enough. You should, the fact that they're getting the fact that they're getting away with that shit is absolutely crazy to me. He's like, yo, I just slept with this chick, Natalie. That shit was trash. I'm out. Starts running down the fucking street in a towel. Oh. Yes, Bama. They want us distracted. So with the influx of those Bigfoot videos, what else aren't you seeing on TikTok? Because of the influx of these AI videos, you're not seeing what's really going out there in LA, what's really going on out there around the world, because there's so many of these videos have flooded your FYPs and shit.
Yep.
Like, I think like every third video is one of these AI vlog videos.
Dude, I just opened up my TikTok, right? Guess what the first video was?
Fucking Bigfoot vlog.
Nah, the Were Beast one.
Well, there's another I saw on one group I'm in called Bakken Oilfield Fail of the Day, talking about the res police having helicopters going after truck drivers up there, which they always do anyway. And everybody on there like, this is definitely AI. Then you see one truck where it's going one way, then you see it and it does a flip, and there's the glitch. Other than that, it looks real damn close. But you know, MHA doesn't have a helicopter, and half the stuff they show, it's all flat. And it's all AI.
Maybe a 3-letter agency is behind them. I believe it because listen, I apparently I found the app that these shits are being made on, and I don't know how. I can't figure out how to do, like, you guys know I'm pretty good at this shit, and I can't figure out how they're making them things. I got a little bit of a clue, but those shits are too good.
You need a damn cheap little tablet that you can use to download that app and go somewhere and use someone else's Wi-Fi and play with it.
Oh, dude, this shit's right off. It's apparently based off a Google app. It's the shit's based off Google AI.
Yeah.
So,
but you know what I'm saying. So
yeah, go to like steal McDonald's Wi-Fi and shit.
Exactly.
Bama said he opened his TikTok and there was a Bigfoot trucker.
Yeah.
See, I told you.
Was it the one that he just got a CDL and he's doing flatbed in Alaska?
All right. So, what do you guys think of? Now we're going to jump out of this topic. What do you guys think of Walter Goggins possibly being casted as M. Bison in the Street Fighter movie?
I like it. I like it. I guarantee you, it's a better casting than fucking Carl Urban as Johnny Cage.
Yeah.
Guarantee it.
Well, the first trailer for the new Mortal Kombat is supposed to drop next month.
We shall see. We shall see. I'm still fucking standing on that hill. Carl Urban was the wrong choice for Johnny Cage. Yeah. I understand you want some a little bit of star power for your film and everything like that, but sometimes it's better not to do that. Just saying. Like, how the fuck do you get a job as a casting director, man? These people are horrible. Like, you gotta have a degree to that. You gotta have a degree for that shit. Like, you have to have one of those. Like, I don't know. Because some of the decisions these people make in Hollywood are fucking stupid.
And there's only two people that need to be Zangief if they bring Zangief into the movie: Braun Strowman or Eddie Hall. That's it.
I'd say Braun Strowman. Oh yeah, everybody, good news. We're finally getting Spaceballs 2.
Yep. And even Rick Moranis.
Rick Moranis is coming out of retirement. Bill Pullman, Lone Star, his son is going to be playing in the movie also.
Yep.
So can't wait for that. That's supposed to be a hit 2027, I believe.
And Mel Brooks is coming back as the Schwartz.
Yep. Yogurt. The search for more money. Yep.
Like, did you see the trailer for it? Like, and just read what they were putting in that little trailer, how they were dissing all the MCU movies and DCU movies and stuff.
Nuh-uh.
Oh, you got to go back and watch it. They're bashing them. Like 36 movies later, yeah, that shit is hilarious.
Well, guys, getting ready. It's after 11 o'clock tonight, so about to shut this one down. But thank you guys for joining us on this impromptu birthday / Father's Day stream. We greatly appreciate all the Father's Day and birthday wishes, guys. You know we love you. I'll have to see if Bass wants to do a show. Bass, you want to do a show tomorrow night?
Tomorrow night's Monday Night Raw, but sure.
Yeah, you never turn your fucking camera on anyway. So what's the matter? You're gonna have it playing in the background. Yeah. So we'll see you guys tomorrow. Matter of fact, we'll probably start that one. Well, you working tomorrow, right, Bass?
Yeah.
So you want to do it from what? About 7 to 8:30 or so?
It don't matter.
All right. But yeah, we will definitely be back tomorrow night, ladies and gentlemen. So if you want to come back and bullshit with us a little bit more, we'll actually have some stuff. I'll actually have some stuff researched for tomorrow, and we'll have some videos pulled up, and we can actually deep dive into some cool, cool paranormal stuff that's been happening lately. And
I got a supposed mermaid video from Long Island.
All right. Okay, yeah. So that's what we'll do tomorrow. We'll have a bunch of videos lined up, and we'll all review and shoot our give our opinion on all this shit that's going on in our big blue ball. But until then, thank you again, guys, for joining us. Thank you again for the birthday wishes, gentlemen. Happy Father's Day to all you guys out there. Happy Father's Day to all you people that are going to be watching this afterwards. And we will see you guys on the next one.
Good night, guys.
Good night. Later.